Hey, what's going on, peeps? This is Julian Williams here at The Distance. I'm going to do a video today. First off, I want to thank everybody that continues to support my channel. It's been a hard, somewhat difficult year for myself. So I was supposed to do videos full time again, and I ended up getting sick a third time. I ended up two more times I got sick. I got sick in February, and then I was hospitalized again in May, and had surgery on May 16. I had surgery, I had my gallbladder removed. So, pretty much, it's been a crazy year for myself. So I just never put a video up. But I'm gonna do a video today for the upcoming bout on September the 15th between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. So, anyway, peeps, I was gonna do a video for Mayweather McGregor, but I found it to be pointless. So I thought, this is one of the biggest fights in boxing that you can make today. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my opinion on this video, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, tomorrow's about September 15th. Golovkin versus Alvarez, middleweight championship on the line. Overall, I've watched the fights leading up to this one, and I'm really excited for this fight. I know that it's my air conditioner coming on. Anyway, I think after this fight, there are going to be a lot of people who are let down based on the result. No matter what happens, there's going to be some sad or pissed off fans after this fight because of the fan base of both fighters. So going into the fight and thinking analytically, I think if Golovkin wants to win this fight, I'm just curious of the approach because both fighters, have different approaches to their offense. This fight, I think that I'll be curious to see if Golovkin goes in and just bum rushes Canelo. That's something I'm curious to see if he's like, here's the thing with Golovkin is Golovkin's about 5'10" and has a 70-inch reach, and Canelo's like 5'9" with a 70.5-inch reach. So with the with the very, very minimal reach disadvantage, I wonder if Golovkin would go in and just bum rush Canelo. Like me, if I was a trainer to do this fight, I would have Golovkin just go in and go after Canelo and continue to go to the body. Because if he for example, Canelo has those moments where he just stands and squares up and he stands on the ropes. Those moments, if I was Golovkin, if I was training Golovkin, I would tell him just go to his body, continuously, get him cut off the ring, go to the body. I would jab a little bit more if I was Golovkin. I wouldn't do that shit he did in the Danny Jacobs fight when he was jabbing unsteadily. I would just cut the ring off and cut all of Canelo's angles. Go to his body, have occasional headshots, but I think the primary focus if I was Golovkin is go to his body, and then have occasional headshots after he throws. After he throws a few to the body, change up the variations of how he throws. I think if he's able to just go in and punch at sheer volume and make the fight his fight, I think Golovkin could very well win the fight. If I was Golovkin, I wouldn't go for the knockout early against Canelo. I would try to just punch at volume and try to win rounds. On the other side, you have Canelo. From what I've seen, Canelo's working a lot on speed. With what I would do if I was Canelo, man, I would, even though the reach is half an inch, I would try my best to keep Golovkin on the outside, use angles, and also counterpunch. Canelo can counterpunch. Canelo has a nice left hook. He can go to the body. He can stand back. He can counter. What I would do if I was a Canelo. Look at the fight with Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs changed up his jab variations, moved. use angles, things of that nature. I think that what Canelo has to do is he has to follow that blueprint to a degree. He has to use the ring as his weapon in setting up his shots. Like, for example, if you look at the Kell Brook fight against Golovkin, like Kell Brook did the same thing. He continuously moved, and made Golovkin throw. And the advantage for Canelo is he can counter. So, I mean, I think that's the route to go if I was Canelo. Canelo has power. We have to see if Golovkin respects that power going in. I mean, during the fight. Like I said, I'm curious to the approach that both fighters will take. I'm curious to see if Golovkin just bum rushes Canelo, and on the other side, I'm curious to see how well Canelo could take his shots. So, and then on the other side, how well will Golovkin take Canelo's shots? So, you know, it just varies. I'm just ready to see this fight and get it over with. So for myself, what I would choose for this fight, I would go with Gennady Golovkin losing this fight, to Canelo, 11th round knockout. Like I said, it can go either way. That's my guess. Anyway, peeps, I'm out of here. We will talk again soon. This is The Distance. I'm out of here. Peace.